I've changed my mind about fishing altogether. I think I'm just going to have a nice cup of tea and get on the road and go home. So I'm about to take a 36.2 mile ride from Bonnet Carre to the Bywater in New Orleans on a cruiser with no brakes. But I do have a headlamp, so I do have some safety going on. So I'm going to do it after this cup of tea. And since I've been fishing all day, and it is a 36.2 mile ride, I'm going to double bag it. I'm going to make some really strong tea. This is a night ride, so I'm going to show you some interesting things along the way and let you know how I'm feeling after I've ridden whatever distance it will end up being. I'm sure it's going to really just knacker me out. Alright, I haven't been on the ride very long, maybe just a few minutes. I just left the bench where I made the tea and got on this bike path, which is pretty much at the end of the road to the parking lot where I was. So I'm in Norco, Louisiana. I just passed Club 99, which is back there somewhere, and I'm surrounded by what do you call them, refineries. This town has a peculiar smell. So this is a bike path that I'm on. It's up on top of the levee, and it's quite nice, and I think it goes for a while. I'm going to go down it for a while. I'm just a few feet ahead. This is really interesting. It's this steam coming out of a pipe right next to the bike path. It's warm, but it stinks. I'm still riding through Norco. I think I'm almost through all the industrial stuff, but there might be a little more. I must say at this point, this is one of the coolest rides I've ever been on. Just this part of it. I like industrial stuff, big stuff like that. I don't like its effect, but I sometimes find it to be pretty, but not as attractive as that makes it sound. Just the lights and the structure, massiveness of it all. This bike path goes right through a lot of industrial stuff up here. I'm now in Destrehan, just past the Destrehan plantation, and I'm riding under a series of huge grain elevators that are going to ships, loading them, loading grainers. It smells very hoppy. I think there's a few more down there. I think that's what we're looking at right now. I bet this is a great place to find carp. It smells like molasses. It's great, I love it. But there's a lot of stuff in the air here. I keep getting stuff in my eye. I'm in Kenner. Stopped to see where I was and what time it was. I was really hungry. Having some Dutch caramel waffle cookies. Birthday present to myself. I'm a caramel fan. So, I know you probably can't see that, but basically, I have 1 hour and 36 minutes, Google says. I have 20 miles to go. So that's good news. It's a nice church lit up still for Christmas. So it is January 12th. I'm still in Kenner. I have 7.5 miles to go before I get off of Mississippi River Trail, which is what this is called, this path I'm on. And then I'm going to take an alternate route to shave off some miles. I'm going to take Leek Street. I'm not far from the church. I just came a few yards. Funny thing, I was coming up and there were two people on the side here having sex as I rode by. This is called Old Town in Kenner. It's like a historic district sort of wannabe. I don't think there's a lot of actual historic buildings, but it's made to look historic. There appears to be a car up here. I wonder if it's a security guard about to get me in trouble. Not a security guard, it's an East Jefferson police officer. Just riding the levee, patrolling around. He was really nice. Told me that down this way there's some construction, the trail stops on the Jefferson side, where it picks back up on the New Orleans side. And he also told me that where I'm being routed by Google is taking me through a bad neighborhood, so I don't know, I've ridden through bad neighborhoods before. Yep, I found where the levee ends, well, where the Mississippi Trail is closed, that cop was talking about. Now I gotta get on a scary river road for a mile. Well, I'm in Orleans Parish now. I just turned off River Road. That was a crazy ride. It was only a mile. And I'm on Leek Street. I'm gonna go to St. Charles now. You know, I don't know what that cop was talking about. He was right. There was construction on the Jefferson side of the Mississippi Trail, but I don't believe I went through a bad neighborhood. It all looked normal to me. I forgot to mention that I love seeing these double white lines right here. It means I'm on a bike path. Just taking a little break to look at this building. This is Loyola, the college. There's something interesting on the other side of this wrought iron gate. I'm just going to admire it from far because I don't want to hang out here too long. It's like a stone archway, gazebo type thing. An admirer of architecture, but I'm I don't know it that well. I just like to look at it. Most of the time I don't know what I'm looking at. Sometimes I shouldn't be so hard on myself. But it's cool looking. This part of the ride will have a lot of that. Can't look too hard or I'll wreck. I don't know how I did it. I think Leek Street merges into St. Charles, but I've been rolling down St. Charles for a few blocks. After I left Loyola, it dawned on me that, wait a minute, isn't that on St. Charles? And I realized that when I saw this, and then I looked at the sign, and I looked at the map, I was already on St. Charles. I thought I was headed there, and then I realized I'm on it. Felt stupid. Oh well, it's good to be close to home. It's a streetcar going by Audubon Park. That's where I'm at. I'm still on St. Charles. I'm at a grocery store called the Fresh Market, taking a break. The closer I get to home, the more I feel tired. My body is just kind of seizing. My muscles are seizing up. So I'm slowing down. I don't have too far to go. Maybe about 9 miles, 10 miles, something like that, maybe less. It's a home stretch. I don't want to push it. Oh, I'm finally done with St. Charles. I'm at Lee's Circle. It's the monument, the Hotel Modern, and there's a rat in the Circle Bar garbage. I'm outside the Circle Bar. Let's go say hello to the rat. He's in here with the beer. You hear him moving around? Oh, he jumped out the other. There he goes. Alright, let's go home. Just got out of Lee's Circle, away from the rat. This is the Civil War Museum. There's a nice little cannon over there. Check that out. One of my favorite buildings in the CBD, Central Business District. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna go down Camp Street. That's the Natchez Riverboat. I just hit the moonwalk. I'm out of the CBD. Got the French Quarter over here on my left, and I'm tired. So I'm gonna take the moonwalk. This is what I'm on. It goes along the river here, not for very long, but I'm gonna use it to get around the French Quarter. And my neighborhood's not too far. All right. 11:39. I'm about to head into my neighborhood. This is that was a nice birthday ride. The fishing part of today, I didn't enjoy very much. It was pitiful. But I enjoyed the ride. It took a lot out of me, but I enjoyed it. I think next year I'm going to go somewhere for my birthday where the fish are actually biting, perhaps the southern hemisphere. But until then, I'll see you next time. I need to go home.